Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On February 26, 2021, my father died. He was someone I looked up to, dependent on, and one who encouraged me to learn and grow in all I endeavored. 5 months later, I was admitted to Isomo's first cohort, but he was not there to see me off as I left home. My speech today is therefore a letter to him of my journey these last 2 years. Dear Dad, I was astonished by the excitement of the staff as they welcomed us on the first day. How could one be this excited to teach me? We had Emily, who on our first day made everyone create an arc for us as we walked through the immense program of 8 weeks of intense mindset shift and community engaged that have forced friendships that I'm sure will last a lifetime. One of the most remarkable aspects was the Thursday African literature classes with Shast, where I learned about Africa's culture and its global representation. Through readings like How to Write About Africa by Binyavanga Wainaina, I decided to uncover our rich tapestry of stories and accomplishments through authors like Jimamanda Ngozi, who gave us the true essence of Africa. I applaud fellows like Ansumana, who gathered more resources to enrich us, and we now hold open minds and skills to help us understand our communities and their needs for us to meet them. Isomo provided each scholar here a home away from home through families. Being the last born with siblings 11 years older than me, I always craved to have a family with my peers. Becoming a Panther offered me this: a family of 12 scholars and two exceptional leaders, Devo and Mary, who encouraged me to express myself more and gave me a space to share my deepest thoughts as I was going through the intense process of growth. Like many of my classmates, I had to digest and learn some beliefs and reshape others. Through my family, I met inspiring people like Happy Haman, who allowed us with his organization, the Street Bridge Foundation, to be guardian angels. In this program, scholars like Denise offer a child an opportunity to get quality education and help them work to achieve their dreams. Stepping into my second year at Isomo, the workload was intense and I was tested greatly that I considered to give up. Deadlines were my main concern, and classes like the SAT made me question my ability and if I was intelligent enough to be in the program. As much as the teacher tried to break down topics, I struggled. However, our SAT teacher, Deo, told us how our lives were like stars and they're not aligned to be the same. Therefore, we had to stay hopeful and trust the process. I especially thank Leslie, Mediatrice, Thierry, and many more who were part of the knitting group and made my space a time of comfort, for in that 1 hour, I forgot all my worries and felt creative as I discovered new skills. My second year at Isomo revealed a lot of my insecurities, like self-expression. When we began writing our personal essays, I procrastinated. I didn't want to take apart my life and expose myself. The idea of strangers in a faraway country sitting together to discuss my life and gauge my worth at their institution made me uncomfortable. Even after Chelsea and Mary helped me complete my essays, I was rejected by 13 colleges. I remember crying at 1 a.m. when I received my last regular decision rejection. It shamed me to talk to anyone from Isomo. But here's one thing. I recently read in an email from Shast a message that enlightened me. He talked about liminal spaces. In brief, this is a space where one doesn't know what will happen next, and most times one feels discouraged as different doors they hoped for are closed. His words about faith and holding on to it as we let life unfold itself opened me up to hopeful possibilities. Not much later, one of these possibilities were realized. I received a job offer to be a fellow during Isomo's third boot camp. I broke down, realizing that despite what I viewed as my failures, the Isomo community still saw potential in me. I'm now a fellow, and for the past week, I've been a family leader and the language lab facilitator, sharing in the excitement of the year one and two scholars as they discover themselves. I hope to give them as much space as was given in my family and classes so that they blossom. To the year two scholars, may you grow into resilient and persevering people despite the challenges ahead in the coming weeks and months. And finally, I cannot wait to hear of the great ventures of the commissioning class today, as all of us will be sent into the world to make our mark and impact communities using the skills and knowledge we were adorned with during our time at Isomo. As for you, Dad, I've had an incredible experience that truly expanded my horizon, and I know you would be proud of my growth as I am of myself.